Guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Yeah.
They'll line up for a second down play. We get him down after a terrific pickup. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
The RPO.
This guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Great job by the DB on that play. How many times in these types of deep ball situations do we see pass interference? That cornerback could not have played that ball better.
Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Vols will hustle to the line. It'll be a run on third and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for... Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UConn Huskies offense has its first opportunity of the day. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its line of scrimmage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Brooks. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. Dropping back, it's Bueno. Zings it complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Huskies have it with a first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Rice. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Huskies look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down.
They try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Gonna run it. It's Moncrief. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. The Volunteers in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Going for the big... They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on second down. Let's go! Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. And he's knocked down.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Dropping back, it's Bueno. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Catch in the middle, it's Rice. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. UConn will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Hold and finds his man on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He just missed the target on that. Put it on his body.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. UConn will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. So here is the Tennessee offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And the Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, four-down territory. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give off the left side. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. And some room to work. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Volunteers are on the move. The give on the option. They get him on the... Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Wants to fire on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Moncrief. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown ball!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle. To hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gay. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The UConn offense goes back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Looking to throw, it's Bueno. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make...
Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up 14 over Arkansas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll leave it with him. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you...
Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. UConn quick to the line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through. And it's
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Back to throw, it's Bueno. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now staring at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for it all. And we'll have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking for space. It's Brooks. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires to the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down. 45. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Bueno. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Huskies want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brooks. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50, and now to be 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Right on target this time. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going for the big play. Oh, he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway and a big play for this defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing, with their confidence.
And he's still running after the move. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Bueno. Fires to the middle. Got a wide-open receiver. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Gonna run it. It's Brooks. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the up.
But they did fumble the ball away on their last possession. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice...
There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Morris. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The UConn offense goes back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Neyland on third down. Scanning the field, it's Bueno. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play-action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Rice. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. UConn will have to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That's caught. It's Moncrief. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it here on the incompletion.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get them.
He lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have it.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
He leaves it with his back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the RPO, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Volunteers line it up with a first and goal. It's complete to the left. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the punishment has been extended. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the Hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Coming out with it, it's Gabe. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Looking to pass. It's Bueno. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Here's the pressure. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Working that left side. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. He'll keep it on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason had problems all night long.
Gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Bueno. Gets it out fast. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Huskies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here is the Tennessee offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's complete to the right. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Moving away from pressure. Running into the open space.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moncrief. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29, and after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score. UConn going back to work on offense. Back to pass, it's Bueno. Looking for a big play. He's got it on the left. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous fumbles on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for room. It's Morris. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The UConn offense goes back to work. That fumble in plus territory.
Mental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Bueno. Got his man. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working. They'll back up after the holding penalty. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but 4th and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
And man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the Volunteers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Kick is in the air. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Back to throw, it's Bueno. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. UConn quick to the line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got some room to run. The 30. Pass attack. Touchdown ball. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. On the run, it's Brooks. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Bueno. Fires left. He's got him wide open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unleashes one. Finds space on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, UConn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball gets...
A shot toward the end zone. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Vols send out the punt unit. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. UConn going back to work on offense. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
Corners are going to bail. Back to throw, it's Bueno. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Rice. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. He goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't pick up anything, but he did save a few seconds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and